Welcome back to the RDG show, starring your hosts, Rick, aka Ricky Bobby, and Dynamite David, with Sir Grinch, and guest starring David Morales, better known as Latin Assassin. David is the creator and host of the YouTube channel Latin. You can check out David's content by searching Latin, followed by 3 underscores. That's LATIN ____. The RDG show is pre-recorded and is available on all audio platforms. Check out the links in the description. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to click on the notification button so you don't miss any of our videos. Now, enjoy the show. Yeah, and thank you, David. Is not the David that we're used to, thankfully.
Call him Horace.
Juarez, yeah. He actually wanted to go by that name.
Really?
Yeah, but I hate it, so I told him no. But yeah, thankfully we're David free and COVID free.
I'm David, bro.
Damn it. So we're not David free. We're Juarez free. What's been going on with this, what is it, a vaccine that they have now?
Dude, so literally last night at like 7, I took a screenshot of it. They sent the Apple news notification saying the FDA has authorized the fucking Pfizer BioNTech coronavirus vaccine. So, started looking into it just now, right? And one of the first things that comes up is goddamn clickbait for LA Times. Because the first thing, their fucking headline, you know what it says? Is the FDA didn't approve, in quotes, Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine, just to get you to click on it. Because then they just go on to say, they didn't formally approve it. You know, it's like because of an emergency situation, because like obviously the whole world is in fucking crisis right now. So it's not formally approved by the FDA, but on the FDA website it says, which is, wait, not this one. Hold on, I'm pretty sure it's .gov, so it's a little bit better than this shit.
.gov is, well, I don't know how much you trust the government, but
oh yeah, I know.
A little bit more official.
And I think they said like Obama and George Bush are going to be like the first ones to try it out or something.
Said Obama, Bush, and Clinton. They all agreed to do it live, like on camera for the whole nation to see it, that it is safe or whatever. But as soon as I heard that, I mean, maybe it's just how my mind works. I was just like, they can easily swap those vials.
Yeah.
And no one would be any wiser.
Right yeah.
Like, come on. Like, you think that you're just going to honestly be like, yeah, sure, here it is right here. Unless you show me like a video of them like literally going from the factory in the development process, bottling it, bringing it that like, one step,
like just vlog it out
by step,
yeah, and then see them actually take it. Then I'll be like, okay, yeah, for sure. But you know, I'm not saying it's not gonna work, but
it is kind of sketchy though.
Yeah,
where is it being made?
Good question. Actually, I forgot.
Because they're shipping it
Because
I
thought I thought it was in the U.S. I thought they were making it in the U.S., but the U.S. is going to start getting its shipments on Monday.
Correct.
Which is still pretty soon. Yeah. Not that it's a bad thing or anything.
Are you guys getting it though?
No, not me. No,
yeah.
not
I don't trust just like, you know.
Do you buy the iPhone as soon as it comes out? Do you buy the PlayStation as soon as it comes out?
You always wait until later on.
Wait for them to work
I'll
out
get the vaccine 12 max once it comes out.
They were saying that by 2021, towards the end of 21, everyone should be vaccinated. Should be. You don't have to get it. By the end of next year. Yeah, but by the end of next year, everyone should be vaccinated. So.
Well, even they were talking about having like, so the vaccine is almost like they were comparing it to like the flu vaccine, where it's like maybe not every year, but it's not going to be the one, the one-off where it will get rid of it.
I don't know, man. I feel very iffy about that whole thing. I don't know if I'd like ever want to take it. Like, I don't even take my flu shots. Like, that's the thing.
Let's just move over here.
He's like, wear your mask, please.
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't start taking flu shots until the military, and I was fine.
Yes, that's usually the only time I ever, because it was a requirement. If not,
it's kind of weird that because Walgreens has like free, what's it called, flu tests or not flu tests, flu vaccines, right?
Yeah.
And like I don't know about how it is out here, but some of the Walgreens, they're not in the best areas. So I don't know how I'd feel about going to a sketchy ass Walgreens and getting like, yeah, sure, just give me a vial of whatever.
Everything's locked up, like the lotions, like the toys and everything.
Yeah, like I don't think this is the best place to go for a vaccine. You know,
it's like right next to the makeup. I don't know if I trust.
It's just pure alcohol.
Yeah, it's
Windex.
Dang, which is not safe to drink.
Just want to make that clear.
Yeah, make it clear that do not be drinking.
Have you seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
No.
Oh my god. You have? You got to use a Windex for everything? Oh, this shit's hilarious. So like the dad, I don't know if it's actual like a Greek, what's it called, stereotype or whatever. But like the dad in the movie, I'm sure it's not, but he uses Windex for like anything. Like if you get a cut on your arm, he's like, "I'll put some Windex on it." You got like a sore on your elbow, he's like, he pours Windex in a bowl, and you just keep your elbow in there, and it's like that's gonna work.
It's like our family always use the sal con limon, which is like you put water and you put salt and lemon, and it fixes like anything. It's like the ultimate remedy in a Hispanic household.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They do the rubbing Vicks.
Oh, that too. My
Oh,
mom
I remember
used to
that
do it with
stuff,
everything
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Broken arm, just you know,
a little bit of Vicks.
rub it in, you'll
Give
be
it
fine.
3 weeks, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, ours was stop crying. Be a man, stop crying.
What is that? The Russian?
It's the Soviet way of dealing with things. It's like stop crying.
Here's some vodka.
Bottle that shit up. Yeah, that is the vaccine for everything. It's a nice shot of vodka and you're fucking good to go.
It was funny that you were talking about, like to make sure that it was the actual thing, like the actual vaccine that was being used or whatever by them. Because apparently FedEx is using Sense Aware ID so they can track
I got a notification
exactly
like that
where
on
it's at all times, pretty much.
But I got a notification like that on
Mm-hmm.
in my phone that I can like switch something on my phone that would let me know if I'm like near someone that has it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, do you know how fucking pissed off I was when
Dude,
I got that
I know.
shit the first time? Because I got that yesterday too.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah,
That's when I got it
and they're
yesterday.
like, yeah, fucking, yeah, just be more, like, track more of my
Yes,
movements and all my
exactly,
day-to-day activities.
uh-huh.
Like, calm down. At least I have a fucking iPhone where they apparently, like, shut it down, so.
I did. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
no,
I
did
had it
not
up.
set this up.
What I mean, at least, like, their security shit is, like, supposed to be really, you know, high-end, and if you don't want somebody going over your shit or seeing where you are, your location devices, if you shut it off on your iPhone, it's supposed to actually, like, not show up for anyone. I mean, who knows if that's actually true, but it makes me feel better, and also, fuck you, Android.
Yeah, I got an Android, man.
Oh, so one for you too then. Sure. No, I'm kidding. But
I also heard that if you do test positive, they do track you in a way. I'm not sure if it's like every single movement you do, but I heard about this one lady once that she tested positive, like her and her family, and she was going on vacation. And I believe they stopped her before she got on the plane. Either way, they knew she was going on vacation and they like detained her.
wait,
or
so
something
they
like that.
tested her and then they were tracking her after that?
Yeah, well, I heard that they do track you after if you do test positive.
I would understand like a
iPhone did
follow up or something like that, like a phone call.
Oh,
or
so it's
something
like a
that.
Because
certain-
like when I was setting it up, not setting it up, shutting it down, but when I was looking into it, it was talking about if you test positive, you let them know or whatever, so that
Like who knows?
it would. I don't
Them.
know. That's it. It's
Oh,
them.
them.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's them. And until I get real names, I'm not giving my location up.
Hell yeah.
But it was like, oh, okay, you test positive, you send them a notification, whatever. They do it anonymously, but that's how they know if you've been around them, because they'll have essentially this person tested positive. They know that person tested positive because they sent something, right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
if
I know
you
what you
come in
mean.
contact with them,
Yeah.
whatever. Now it's like more than 15 minutes or
Because
something.
I was
like that.
walking, I think I was by the Best Buy in West Hollywood, and like I got the notification. I stopped in my tracks and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" And I started like looking at it, and it's like, yeah. So if somebody has used their phone to report that they have tested positive,
Yeah.
it's gonna come up on your because it's using Bluetooth. So it's basically
what-
like reading everyone else's information, so that if you're in the area of somebody that has tested positive, it's gonna let you know. Which seems like a good idea, but then again, you know, how much do you really want to let them know where you are at all times?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's how it
I'm
starts.
telling you, dude, it's a ploy.
That's how it
They're-
starts. It's a
They're
slippery slope.
looking for ways to track us even more now, bro.
Well, they're saying some
Like,
people are saying
As
like
if it's not enough that we're already being tracked 24/7 because
Yeah.
we have our fucking phones on us the whole time anyway.
Cameras on
Regardless
your
of-
laptops and everything.
Cameras on your
too.
laptop, your phone,
yeah, I
whatever.
keep forgetting to put a.
If
just a-
you
something
always
right
right
here.
here.
Yeah.
Always.
But
Yeah.
this is shitty quality anyway, so.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
weirdly. I would think it's better on that one.
No,
'Cause mine
I
is the
tested it
Air.
out. It is not.
It's not.
No.
that's
With the camera on here?
Because on the laptops, apparently it's not the same
As the-
technology they use
oh,
on
yeah.
the,
I was
about
on
to
the
say,
phone.
'cause-
Well, yeah, because on the phone they advertise it like the greatest camera, but
Yeah.
they never
Yeah.
say.
They
about
never
the
say anything
laptops or
about the,
anything.
the
Yeah,
laptops
so-
for a reason.
Yeah, it's a good.
It's still like
Never thought about
240p
that.
or whatever. So yeah, I have my own
240?
webcam for it.
Is that really what it is, or are you just bullshitting?
No, I'm
Oh,
bullshitting.
okay. I was it's not. It doesn't
'Cause
sound
that's
far
like
off,
what?
honestly.
No, 180 is the lowest
For what?
for like just 72.
240, I
is
think,
the,
right? No?
like the resolution, the pixels or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. 1080.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
a little bit too technical for me.
I don't know. I'm just going off whatever whatever I see.
Whatever I hear.
Yeah.
Well, something for people to look forward to. It is supposed to arrive on Monday.
Yeah.
The only thing is that I think it said, I'll tell you right now, it should be about 2 million vials, which obviously is not enough for everyone, but
No. The one I was just reading, it was like 643 or something, or 39 or something like that. Like predetermined destinations of where they were going to send it to.
oh, so they already have like certain
Mhm.
spots they're going to? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I do not see them like getting all of them and being like,
Mhm.
well, who wants it? Like, you know.
Well, no,
first
because right here it's saying that the prevention caused by blah blah blah. Well, first of all, they're saying that the initial first batch of it is going for individuals 16 years of age or older. So if you got a kid in high school
Oh.
or up to that point, they're not getting it. Just it's that simple. They're not fucking around with this shit.
Wait,
Damn.
it's 16 and older.
Yeah, so it's for people 16 and older. And
Okay.
if you're younger, if you're 16 and
Oh, I thought you
younger,
meant
Younger,
60
okay.
and older.
no 16.
No,
16.
I was about to say,
Yeah, yeah,
damn.
You just gotta let those guys go at a certain point.
He's like, just cut the cord.
Yeah, what are we?
We talked about you brought up the side effects first because that
Mhm.
was I thought of that initially, but like I didn't really think about it too much because I was doing stuff. But you want me to?
What
say
are the
there?
side effects?
Well,
Yeah, I want to know.
Interestingly, well, they're not that bad. But some of the most common side effects, which typically lasted several days, are and this is from the FDA.gov: pain at the injection site, tiredness, headache, muscle pain, chills, joint pain, and fever. It also goes on to say, of note, more people experience these side effects on the second dose of the vaccine. So one dose apparently is not going to do it for you. There's multiple doses. This only says 2. So it's important for vaccination providers and recipients to expect that there may be more side effects on the second dose than the first one, but you can still suffer from these side effects on the first dose. It's really luck of the draw.
So we're getting how many vials?
2 million. That's what it said.
And I'm guessing that's one per shot.
I'm assuming. Yeah. They're not. I mean, it's still really new because the
Yeah.
information just came out last night at 7 or whatever. So.
Because if you got to take more than one dose, that means it's not really.
Yeah,
for
because I
2
never
million
heard
people.
anything about it having to be more than one
Yeah.
dose of the vaccine.
Maybe it's 2 doses in 1 vial.
Hopefully, I mean that's because then that comes down to 1 million,
Yeah.
and then we definitely don't just in California is like 40 something million.
Yeah, isn't
Uh,
LA alone like 30 million or some shit like
That's
that?
a lot. So they're definitely not sending it.
I mean, it's still a
first.
trial phase. I mean, yeah, they
Mhm.
they didn't they didn't actually say like, yeah, it's approved. They're like, it's an emergency. It's a
Yeah.
worldwide emergency. We gotta start sending something out and give people hope. But we'll see how it
The
goes.
side effects sound a lot like the
They're not that bad, honestly.
the
I mean,
smallpox
yeah.
injection. So like
remember the side
if you go
effects
like
on it?
overseas or something, they'll
Oh, yeah.
inject you with the vaccine for it, which is essentially the same kind of like it's ache around the actual area,
Yeah.
and then you get
Which is
chills
just
and all
like-
that stuff.
It's really
And how
not
long
that
does it
bad.
last usually?
I want to say no more than a week. So it was only like about 4 to 5 days that at least I felt it.
Yeah, that's funny. The smallpox vaccine, the side effects are just itching,
Yeah, they're very
swollen lip
similar.
nodes, sore arm from the shot, fever, headache, all the same shit. Yeah. I hope it works.
I don't know. I was just reading somewhere they're like, oh, we hope this is like the start of the end,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yeah, I don't like the false hope. Like when
Yeah.
people come out and say like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is the beginning of the end."
It's like-
It's like,
I think-
relax.
I think it's gonna be
You know?
just like the flu. Like it's still gonna be there, but we're gonna kind of have
people
it under
aren't going to be as
control.
worried
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. You know.
I don't think it's going away. I honestly don't think it's going away.
Yeah, I heard somebody speaking about that. They're like, this is going to be just like the flu, where it's like everyone's pretty much going to go through it, and it's just
Mhm.
going to get to a point where
We gotta kind of
nobody's going to die from it. You're going to
Yeah.
sort of build not an immune system, but you won't die basically.
Mhm.
You know, the
Yeah.
effects won't be as bad.
I don't know. I think we do need desanitation stations. People sneezing on people's toast. I mean, we need all that stuff. We need to get stronger. The other thing that I thought was interesting was the whole legalization of marijuana, at least federally. They were trying.
What would that do over here? I mean, you can
Tax
pretty
it?
much.
make it more expensive, right?
I think it's
Probably.
already expensive enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I don't know where you get it from, but
Apparently, you're going to the wrong.
Am I? I don't know. I didn't really start getting into it until like I moved out here, and not even because I was just moving to California. It was just like, all right, it's there, might as well give it a shot.
Mhm.
So I didn't really know anything about it. I just like went to the store and was like, they're like, yeah, sure, here you go.
Yeah, because here is part of the culture. It's
Yeah.
just like almost everyone.
man,
does.
there's like a shop around every corner now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, and they're
I
just
remember
opening up
like,
more and more.
Back in high school, it'd be a struggle to try to get like at least like a dub, and now you can just walk to the corner and get it like easily. Like,
Yeah, just pay like what is it, 35% tax
Yeah,
on it or some
exactly.
crazy shit like
No,
that. Oh man.
I mean, that was the pro to legalizing it. It was like, well, we can make money off it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I know at least for Florida, though, it's still illegal. I was talking to my friend about that because he brought it up too, the federal legalization
Yeah.
of it. But it's still like the state is like, fuck no, not happening. But when they do eventually, because I'm sure they're eventually going to make it legal. It only makes sense to. When they do, at least Florida doesn't have a state, state tax or some shit. So it's not going to be taxed as heavily as it is out here.
Oh, nice. I'm moving to Florida.
The funny workaround though that they do have out here, what?
I'm just kidding.
Move
I
to
know.
Florida, yeah.
I've heard. Yeah. I've
Oh,
heard
it's
the
the
stories.
best. It's the
I've heard the
best.
stories.
You know what? It comes from freedom. You get to literally do whatever you want, and it's fantastic.
I don't want no gator popping up in my.
Oh my
bathroom
god,
or
that's I hate seeing that because I was actually in class earlier,
Uh-huh.
and this chick, she's in Miami, and she was talking because there was a hurricane, and she said that there happened to be a gator like showed up like in her neighborhood or something like that, and she said it like to the class. I was like, you're making us look so bad right now.
Oh, so you're from Florida?
No, I'm just saying like
Oh,
the times
okay.
that I've been there,
Oh,
I
okay.
spent a lot of time there. I've never seen a gator on the streets like ever, and I always see like all these crazy videos of like everyone has seen that giant fucking
At the
dinosaur
golf
at the golf cart, the golf course.
Yeah.
That was insane. But outside of like, the zoos and shit,
Mhm.
I would never see a gator. So I don't get where these videos are coming from. And a lot of this stuff is like, it's not just people just generalize it, but like South Florida is just a whole different world than the rest of like Central and
It is.
Northern Florida, completely different. But she was from South Florida, so that
I've
really
been
made me
there,
question.
and last time I was there, literally a gator was using the crosswalk.
I
thought it
don't
was
believe you.
normal
I don't believe
there.
Pixar
It was waiting for the light.
It was
button.
waiting for the light. Apparently now they have photos of them using the mask. They're like regular citizens
Yeah, they're
out
wearing
there.
the mask. They're at least they're
At least
following-
they're being cautious.
following-
Yeah, they're following,
following the rules.
At least
following
they're
the
considerate.
rules. Yeah.
If you're gonna be outside, wear your mask.
But we were kind of talking about like you said slippery slope
Oh yeah.
that it would be, right? Because
Oh,
they
yeah.
legalize this, and then what is there to stop for people to be like, what is it, Oregon or something like that has like you
They're
could just
legalizing
do-
everything.
Yeah, they just
Where
do whatever they
do
want.
Whatever the fuck. Who gives a shit? Which I'm sort of behind because if you want to be the guys that want to do that, do your thing, man. Do whatever makes you happy. But
Exactly, but just be
What do you
careful.
do,
with it.
drugs?
Like-
Just like
whatever, dude.
it would be great if they only affect themselves, but like
That's how it's working in my mind, though. I'm sure because
Yeah.
I know that's not how it goes. But for me, it's like in my mind, it's like you're only hurting yourself. And as long as that's what's going on,
Yeah.
as long as you're not bothering anyone else, do whatever you want.
So there's gonna be shops for like heroin now over there. Like, how's that gonna work?
I think they've just been talking about it recently. It's not really like in full effect, right?
no, I don't. Yeah. What would it be called? Like shot shop?
shot shop,
Shoot up.
hot shot.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking to a friend of mine about that, about how you legalize one thing and it just kind of opened the door for everybody to be like, well, what about this? What about that?
Mhm. But to actually do it, that's
Well, I don't think anybody. Well, yeah, a lot of people have been wanting to legalize marijuana, but I don't think anybody, when it first kind of started, was like, oh, they're never going to do this. And then it became like states started saying, yeah, that's fine. And now we're moving up to the federal level. So right now, it's not plausible in our mind to be like, no, they're never going to just fucking say cocaine's okay.
oh yeah.
Line
Never
you,
know.
bring lines up.
It used to be.
Oh, we saw
I don't know if it wasn't.
I don't know if it
You
was
say
legal.
it was legal or no?
So
Oh yeah, it definitely wasn't legal back then, but doctors definitely used it for some treatments back in the
Oh,
day.
for sure. Coca-Cola, right? Everybody knows about that
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
It's not that it wasn't illegal. They just didn't really know how bad it was for people yet.
Right.
Dude, earlier this week. All right. So, why is Twitter opening up? Oceans on Jupiter's moon may be habitable, researchers say, right? I saw that headline and I was like, holy shit. Are they planning on trying to move a colony of humans to... It's not even Jupiter. It's a moon of Jupiter. But when I started looking into it, they're talking about microscopic life. So, which I guess is still something to be excited about. But with lately everything that's been going on, like the government confirming that like UFOs are real.
Oh yeah.
Like it seems kind of minuscule now to like be like, oh, there are fucking germs on Jupiter's moon. It's crazy the possibilities.
I don't know.
But even still, like the ocean on the moon is under a dense layer of frozen crust that is largely believed to be at least 6 to as many as 19 miles thick.
Damn.
So on top of first just getting out to that moon, now they got to send all this equipment and drill through
all the way down
up to 19 miles thick ice just to get to that. Also, the surface temperature is exceptionally cold. It's approximately minus 260 degrees Fahrenheit at the equator, minus 370 degrees at the poles. So
you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying that there's a chance.
There's a chance. Because, I mean, this might be the solution right here.
I mean, they're thinking that the oceans are warm. Why? I don't know. But
why would the ocean be?
I guess in comparison to what it is on land, if it's minus fucking 260 degrees Fahrenheit on land, but it's like 180 degrees, maybe below zero in the water. It's like, that is a lot warmer.
Hear me out.
You guys are thinking about temperatures. I'm over here like, I hope it is inhabitable so I could go up there and just do like some shrooms or something. Like,
dude,
I'm not really worried about like the temperature.
It takes like 7 years to get to Saturn, so I don't know. I think Jupiter might be.
Hopefully, well, damn, never mind.
I don't know, because I think it'd be all right. We put everybody who's negative for coronavirus, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we just leave them here, or then the positive.
Everyone else just fucking send them.
We send them out there, and
that's
if
a lot of people,
for them to. It's
a lot.
They can start a whole colony right there.
It's funny that because sort of the things that they were talking about, how the winter thing. One of the accurate things they actually said that actually came true was that during this time, as people are you're going to start seeing more cases. And I actually have seen, like, a couple of my friends have told me, yeah, I got it. But they're all doing fine. Like, a friend of mine who recently told me he caught it, he had it for, like, I think he said a day, and then he was fine. So, like, the way that the media just kind of blows it. I knew a few people who had it too.
Yeah. And they said one of them was was older, and we were all worried about him, but he actually ended up being okay.
Totally okay, right?
Yeah.
He told me he had the loss of taste thing, which is weird. Because that blows my mind.
Torture.
I don't know. Yeah,
that is torture. Yeah.
He said he'll never eat bananas again because that's basically what everything kind of. I guess the texture of everything. Oh. It didn't really have any flavor, but it just had the consistency of like a banana, which is. So he's like, hey, I'm never eating them shits again. I don't care anything banana flavored or anything. I thought it was hilarious.
Banana pudding, banana bread.
I'll figure out a way.
I mean, you're missing out on a lot. That sucks. That is probably. I know fever and all that stuff is bad, but that's probably the worst part of it.
We don't want to take anything away, but
losing taste.
That's a big deal.
That's most people like. I don't know. I spend a lot of time eating, so
same here. Man.
That's most of my day shot. If I can't eat, that'd be horrible.
Just taste banana all day.
Taste bananas. Which I like bananas. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, never mind. If you want to go to Jupiter, it's like 6 years. So just plan accordingly. You'll be fine.
60 what?
6 years.
Oh, 6 years.
6 years you have to get to Jupiter. To get to the moon of Jupiter, which is minus 260 degrees Fahrenheit.
Which, we just watched Interstellar too. We did the review on that,
movie.
right?
Holy shit!
You seen Interstellar, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You haven't seen it.
I saw it when it first came out, but yes.
We do have a review on it.
There you go.
That's true. It just came out. Go watch it.
Is it on your channel?
It is on my channel.
All right.
Our channel.
What's our channel?
Now the RDG show. So go watch it. But yeah, it's you know how they had the what were those things called? The little pods where they went inside and slept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They got some of those.
Oh, for sure.
6 years is a breeze.
Man,
you take a nap, boom, you're there. I don't see the issue.
I think
is that not how it works?
I'm sure it is, but I feel like it's probably a little bit more complicated than the way you're describing.
I don't know.
We're talking about Hollywood here, man.
I don't know. Anne Hathaway made it seem
very easy. Possible.
Very easy. Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There is a chance.
There you go.
That's what that's as this whole vaccine's doing is just really just saying there is a chance. There is a little bit of hope. And I think that's why, like in LA, they were doing the whole like appealing the outdoor dining, was because during this time they already knew that more cases were gonna rise because
Winter.
everyone's kind of together. Not only that, but it's like these are the holidays, so
Yeah.
people are
Oh, yeah.
going to be together.
For
It
sure.
has nothing to do with people going outdoor and enjoying a meal.
Socializing,
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's actually because people are more like, extended family comes out or whatever, and you're spending so much time with other people, which I had heard like a coworker say, well, no, they're my family, so it's fine. It's like, well, the virus
that's not
doesn't
really how it
know that
works.
they are related. So it's not going to be like,
No.
oh, you're one of them.
No, I know
it's
this guy
fine.
12 years. Come on. It's not. It's fine.
So yeah, we knew that. I mean, it's really weird that they're saying, like, some are saying this will be like the beginning of the end, and then the other side to that was the next 3 months are going to be horrible. Right? It's going to be the worst because we have all these holidays and it's wintertime and all that, because it's going to be mixed up with like the flu, since this is the season
yeah.
to get all
Yeah.
fucking sick.
And we already know that anytime that somebody tests positive for COVID, they're just gonna fucking say whatever. If you test positive for the flu, they're just gonna tell you have COVID.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you kind of experience the same symptoms.
Yeah.
Other than I think
But
Also
but
takes-
the point is that they don't tell you that it's just the flu. They want it to be COVID so they can pump those numbers up to freak
Yeah.
out the
Mhm.
public even more, instead of just being fucking honest, which apparently is impossible for these guys.
for the government, right?
Yeah, I know it's tough. It's really hard. I was actually surprised that I think it was last week there were more protests, and I was like, I had no idea what was going on.
Protest for what?
So I was on my online class, hating life, and then I heard the chanting going on. So I went outside and it said most of the signs that I saw was about farming, like rights for farmers. I was so confused. I had no idea what was going on, but this apparently was just a response to them trying to shut down restaurants again. So I guess people in LA have finally fucking had it with the system over
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and are finally pushing back, which is like, finally. I mean, it took long enough for them to do it, but I mean, Jesus Christ, how far? It's just, if they had done this earlier, things would be totally different in LA and in California, period. Because I'm telling you, the rest of the country,
So they're just
Yeah.
protesting to reopen.
yeah, because so they shut it down again
Yeah.
a week ago.
That we
So like,
yeah.
and then like a day or two later, they just had these protests. It was really weird because it was a lot like the BLM protests in my
Mhm.
area, because it was just car after car and like huge groups of people with signs all screaming and shouting the same thing, and that was exactly the same way that the BLM protests were going on by me. So I thought it was that again. So I was like, oh shit, what the fuck happened
Here we go
now?
again.
But no, it's just people trying to work, people trying to provide for their families that
Yeah.
the government doesn't want to let them do it.
Or just this specific governor?
Yes, but I mean, there's also a certain level of compliance. Like if the masses are gonna just like pretty much follow whatever he says, and there's zero pushback or mostly like no pushback, they're not gonna, be too intimidated to be like, yeah, no, we're shutting it down again, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which sucks for them because I mean,
For
you break
the
one
people,
rule. No, for
or-
the
oh fuck him!
you
dude.
break one
No,
rule,
dude,
and
go
then it's
fuck
like-
yourself.
Yeah.
Don't
You
don't
lose
say like
authority.
don't do this and this and this, and then go out and fucking like end up being the poster child of what not to do after you just said don't go to restaurants, don't be with your families, wear your mask all the time. But then you got one picture of this fucking stupid asshole at a fucking French restaurant. He can go fuck himself, dude. That guy's an idiot.
he was leading, not by example, but
Oh.
showing you the example of
Oh,
what
yeah.
not to do.
It was do what I say, not what I do.
Yes,
Yeah, fucking guy.
he's fine. He's gonna be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah, he's got all the money to take care of himself, I'm
Mhm.
sure. But well, I'm glad that LA people are finally starting to push back a little bit against
Against the machine.
Against the man.
Against the man.
the man. I don't know. It's just because it's weird. Because I told you how I went to Florida. It's just
Yeah.
completely different over there. People, they have indoor dining, outdoor dining. It's all the same shit. Just wear your mask and nobody gives a shit. But over here, everyone's like so freaked out about like just the whole country is going through the same thing. But for some reason, specifically here, everyone is so freaked out about it. Dude, I went to the VA for my I told you about it.
Yeah.
So for I went to get my hearing checked, right? And this lady, the doctor, which I get from her point of view why it's necessary because she's dealing with people all the time, but like she went to the extreme. She had a full like the outer gown. Her hair was in the not like a hairnet, but like a medical grade hairnet. So it was like everything was like covered in shit. She was wearing goggles, 2 masks, rubber gloves, and every time she touched anything, she would hit the sanitizer gloves. As soon as I saw that, I sat down. I was like, all right, this isn't probably gonna go very well today. And then I just got out of there and I was just done with it.
I think it also has to do with, well, I'm not sure like how she lived, but with people living with like their moms or somebody older with them. 'Cause
yeah, that's true.
I remember, and even now, I'm still a bit more like paranoid about it, but I'm a bit more laxed. But I remember when this first started, that was my main priority, especially because I work at a grocery store, so I'm interacting with people all day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I was on top of it, like I was sanitizing and like washing my hands and all that. And it was mostly just because I still live at home with my mom, my sister, and my dog.
Makes sense.
But yeah,
because if you do have to go home to like a family and stuff, and you are work, but that's the thing, because you were working in the grocery store and she's a doctor. So, but I mean, for that it makes sense. But I mean, like, you can still see sort of the average Joe walking down the street with the same
and we do
like
get those
setup.
in every now and then, like the super
so
paranoid.
You worked in the grocery stores. What the fuck was the idea with the paper towels and
Oh
shit,
my
man?
God,
What the hell was that
I've
about?
never seen it that busy. Like
It happened again,
I didn't even
too.
know it was going on. Well, it wasn't as bad as when it first started.
That's what I mean.
It was
yeah.
like within that week or
Dude, as soon
literally
as they
within that
said
day.
it,
as soon as I got the notification again about like they're gonna shut down again, I
Yeah.
went to Ralph's and fucking all the toilet paper bounty, everything is gone.
Yeah, this time
Completely
I
gone.
mean, we were busy, but we have like our procedures now, so we were more like in control of it. But when it first happened, and we had that like, have you guys seen The Lion King when the wildebeest come down that hill?
Oh yeah.
It was just like that when we opened the doors, like right after that announcement of that they're gonna lock everything down, and people were savages. Like they were giving us like. There were some customers that I thought were cool around that time.
Oh, because you saw like regulars coming in.
I'm
and
like,
shit.
bro, like it's
Then
not
the
that
true colors
serious.
started showing, right?
And it was the most busiest I've seen.
I'd be
Like,
honest. Did you store some paper towels for yourself?
No, I was
Absolutely.
kidding.
I fucking absolutely would have. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You're if I was in there, yeah.
Well, we have these ones that we refill the ones in our bathrooms with, the big roll, and I was just.
Oh, you took them? Oh hell yeah, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Only thing is they're like super tough, so I'm like, damn. But
Yeah, not the best when you have like a runny nose or something. I remember that shit. Yeah.
The sand off your fucking nose.
Fuck yeah, man.
But that's insane because so you guys have now procedures because before.
Yeah.
Now they have the signs that say like or
Masks.
a little bit
Oh, yeah,
after it's like limit to customer because
Yeah.
before it was like you would see somebody with a whole cart just full of like hand sanitizer, paper towels.
we were on top of it even when it first happened, like especially with stuff like meats and paper towels. Meats, I believe, was 2 per household.
I remember seeing it 2 per customer. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
per
two,
household, whatever.
2 per household, and
Yeah.
I think paper towels and toilet paper, I want to say was 1, and then we sold the individual ones as well. So it was like,
What do you mean? Like you had a roll of paper towels and you rip it off like 50 cents? Here's a.
well, it's funny because we got
25 cents. We're in a
we got
recession. What are you talking about?
Don't tell me, tell them.
we got our individual toilet paper from I think the Hilton Hotel. Like they sent some so we can sell. And so I believe it was like 25
That'd be
cents
more
each or something.
admirable if they donated it instead of
Yeah.
sold it to them to
Yeah.
resell it again. But whatever, it's fine. Still,
I think they
each
did
other.
donate it to us so that
Okay,
we can
cool.
sell it.
All right,
But
fine.
yeah, it was just it was a crazy time. But
I'll tell you another positive about Floridians, which seems to be a thing here. But whatever. So the thing about limiting 2 per customer, people in Florida have been doing that forever because we have hurricanes, very prone to hurricanes,
That's
especially
right.
in South Florida. So anytime there's like something coming on, it's the same story. Nobody takes it seriously until it's like a category 4.
Yeah.
Because you deal with it all the time. So like the rest of the world or the rest of the country or surrounding areas are like freaking out, like, oh my god, category 3, and everybody's just like, whatever.
we're chilling.
Oh yeah, I'll worry about it if it fucking gets to 4, and then I'll start stocking up on fuel and
Yeah.
resources and shit. But yeah, as soon as like there's a hurricane sort of headed our way, they start with they limit 2 per fucking household or whatever, 2 per cart. But I mean, I haven't seen anybody leave and come back, but I mean, there's always a workaround, so you can just grab whatever you need, and then if it's not too crazy, just come back and get more of it.
Well, we would get times where we would have a couple or like a family of like 4, and they each get 2, so it would count as a like different customer.
Oh, yeah, of course,
So I'm
yeah.
like, you smart.
work it, man. You gotta fight the system.
And we couldn't do anything. We're like, all right, I guess. That's
Hey,
how
man,
it is.
people are always gonna find their way.
Mhm.
I was just so like surprised, like, cause I wasn't thinking about it. Like I went to Ralph's, I got the notification about like they're shutting back down, and I was like, all right, whatever. It doesn't really affect me because I'm just a student, so that's all I do is just like go to the grocery store and this basically. So when I went to Ralph's, it was just like another trip to the store, or whatever. I'm getting proteins and fucking rice and beans and all the shit, and then I just happened to go down the side of the aisle for the paper towels, and it's just fucking empty.
It's completely.
And I was like, oh, here we fucking go again. I wanted to ask people in Florida if they were doing the same thing, like, hey, how's the paper towel situation going? But
no, we're fine.
I didn't follow through. They were probably absolutely fine. They were like, yeah, no, everything's. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Everything's fine here. I was like, oh,
I still kind of don't get why it's specifically paper, because I had a friend that was like, oh, during the apocalypse, that's gonna be worth its weight in gold.
Paper towels?
Yeah, because my first thought was like, how much are you like shitting or like messes are you making that you need this much paper?
The only thing that I can think that they can defend that is like, oh, I need to clean surfaces. It's like, no, you don't have old shirt that you never wear anymore. Like you have to buy all the fucking paper towels because you need to wipe down your house 80,000 times a day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was thinking of sponges, but that kind of sometimes just.
I don't think a sponge would be the best.
I don't know if you clean the house, absorb the virus or whatever.
That magic eraser that does some damage.
Dude, does it really work? I've never actually.
Well, like we've had to use it for like to clean like a few gutters at work or whatever, and it takes out the toughest things.
Magic eraser, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. You never saw the commercials?
Magic eraser.
It's pretty legit.
The only one I can think of right now is ShamWow. I don't know why people are not happy on.
Because it's a fucking piece of shit. It's like $30 for a chamois. You can go to Advanced Auto Parts and get one for $10 and it does the same thing.
There he is.
This guy's looking it up
in all his glory.
Magic eraser. Maybe we can use it on the wall.
Well, this episode is now sponsored by Mr. Clean's Magic Eraser. That's really all right.
Yeah, it works magic, bro.
Huh. He said it works magic. You getting a cut of the committee? They paying you for selling it?
I did a little wink to the camera.
There you
go. What else we got on the docket? What is David saying? What else we got on the agenda?
I don't know. I try to immediately forget.
The final thoughts.
Right after. Oh God.
We got the final thoughts.
What are your thoughts on this? And what are your final thoughts on that? Okay. Now stop talking. I'm gonna talk.
But David, so you're a gamer. You're a streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily on YouTube, right?
For now. Yeah.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
Until you.
Are they calling it a handle on YouTube when you do that?
What do you mean?
What's the because if you say what's your handle, it's usually to.
It's your game.
Instagram,
it's like you're a gamer. Are you talking about that or what are you?
No, I mean so like on YouTube. How do we find you on YouTube? What do we look for?
Yeah, people have had trouble, which is why I need a new name. It's LATIN with 3 underscores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But even I tried searching for it, and I'm like, damn,
it is actually hard. I did.
That is.
I was like, I'm gonna save time by not typing out the third underscore. Completely something else.
Really?
I was like, I can't see him. Then I typed in the third one, and then you came up.
You're not joking. Wow.
No, it's true. It's
Yeah, you got to work on that name.
Yeah, I got to figure it out.
Is that also your gamer tag?
My gamer tag is Latin Assassin 319.
That's
so
what
I just got the first part.
On what system?
PS4. Don't worry, not Xbox.
There you go.
Don't worry.
There you
Xbox.
go. You're goddamn right.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Whatever.
You played it yet?
No, not yet. How was that?
Bro.
Oh shit, here we go. I saw you had a couple videos up there on your
page
here.
Did you guys follow the
Ghost of how do you pronounce it?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Tsushima. Yeah.
It's got that silent T in front of it.
Sushi?
Tsushima.
No, not sushi. God damn it! Fucking spit on the culture of the samurai.
Is it a samurai? No.
I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, you're probably right.
Sushi. You just added a couple, couple more letters, and then boom.
How was that? 'Cause I heard people are really liking it.
Yeah, it's really good. Do you guys follow the video game awards at all, or not really?
Only when there's like a video game of the year or a game of the year.
Yeah,
so like God of War. And stuff
recently, The Last of Us 2 won.
Oh yeah, that's
won
right.
it.
Yeah.
And it was a good game. I don't want to knock it. Like I did enjoy it, but I feel like Ghost of Tsushima knocked it out the park.
It's just a story mode, right? There's no
story, gameplay, like, and even the graphics looked really good on the PS4 too. Like it was a very beautiful game to look at. Like the wind would pass by, there'd be like what do you call that? Like
all the details are in there.
yeah, like leaves, I guess, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And even the combat was pretty intense. Like, you can tell that the developers really like took their time with the game.
I gotta look this thing up because I never actually seen any gameplay.
Yeah.
And
I'm not trying to overhype it. Sponsored, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. But, but I'm not trying to overhype it. But I really did enjoy my time playing that game.
But you do a whole bunch of other games.
Yeah. I first started when I first started my channel. I was mostly gonna focus on fighting games. I was playing Dragon Ball at first and Mortal Kombat.
Which Dragon Ball?
Fighters. It's like a.
I don't think. Oh yeah, that's the one with the camera's like behind you, right?
No, it's like you know, like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you can get like other people jumping.
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Oh
It's like that.
yeah.
And that was my
That's
favorite part because Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 were my favorite.
I fucking hate that shit so
Yeah,
much.
I really
You're
just
about to
don't.
beat somebody, and then like all of a sudden his buddy jumps in, he's got
Oh,
full
yeah.
health, and you're like, "Fuck, man! God damn it!"
And I'm not a gamer,
Uh-huh.
so I would always forget how to switch. So
I
my
have no
guy is
idea.
dying, and I'm like, switch. I can't, and then I have to die.
The good thing about those games is even if you have no skill at all, you can just button mash, and sometimes it works. But
Sometimes
if you're
it works,
actually
yeah.
against the person that knows what they're doing, they're gonna fucking crush you.
You can button mash on this one.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
actually, if someone knows what they're doing, they can.
That's what I used to do in the arcade ones.
Yeah. You
Oh,
just,
yeah. I never knew the button, so I'd just be like.
Yeah. So I hope for the trying to look for the leg
I
sweep.
don't know, I think I like the Dragon Ball games. I like the Budokai ones. I thought those were the best.
Budokai,
Yeah,
those
man.
were the games, man. Yeah. They need to remake those. But,
I thought they would, but they keep
Well, those are
coming out with all this-
exclusive to.
No, they're
PlayStation?
not. They were initially because they knew that it was a superior system. But then you can roll your eyes all you want. But then
I
Xbox came
couldn't
out. So they started
more. I'm probably gonna slow this down so that everybody can see.
When
that.
Xbox came out, it was like starving for games, and they were just kind of throwing them a bone. Like, all right, fine, Microsoft. Here's a couple of games so you can get some money because it sucks.
I'm guessing you have an Xbox.
Yeah.
But at least there's crossplay now, so at least
I'm saying though,
at this point,
Yeah.
it almost doesn't matter.
the
unless you
previous
actually, like-
generation, like PS4 and Xbox One, I felt PS4's exclusives really
always
were.
always better.
Yeah.
I mean, what does Xbox have? Halo.
Halo. Gears
What
of War
else?
was pretty dope.
No,
I
it
like
wasn't.
Gears of War.
You don't have to lie. It's okay.
No, I liked it. Sponsored.
It's great.
It was trash.
Yeah.
It was
Where
good.
where is it now? Are they still making them?
That's not what we're talking
No, that's
about.
what I'm asking. That's what
That's
I'm
not what we're
asking.
talking about whatsoever. But yeah, so because I saw I think one of yours actually I just watched this morning Spider-Man one,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which one is that one? That's
Spider-Man
the,
Miles Morales, which
Yeah.
I thought was a
Oh,
direct.
that's the one that just came out, right?
Yeah, I thought was a direct sequel to the last one that came out in 2018,
Mm.
but it's apparently a spin-off based on Miles Morales, and it's just his like coming of age story. It's a good story, but it does feel a little familiar to the last one, which it's at $50, and I'm not sure if it's really worth it at $50. I'll probably say like 20, 30, but
I mean,
it's a good experience.
generally those games are all pretty much the same thing. And,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Open
you're
world,
kind of
yeah.
getting it. Yeah, you're
Mhm.
just getting it for like the better graphics and the like smoother gameplay or something like that.
and the
you know?
character as well, I think too. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Because I've had all those, not all of them, but most of the Spider-Man games since I guess fucking PS1. You know.
Yeah.
So like I've played all these different ones, and it is after a while you do kind of notice, it's sort of the same thing, but it's still fun.
Which is how I felt about the ones before the 2018 one. Like, which I remember seeing the first trailer to the 2018 one, and I'm like, it's probably gonna be like
Exactly like the last
Shattered
one.
Dimensions or whatever, like one of the recent ones. And it came out, and I played it, and I really fell in love with the story. Like, it had some good moments. It had some dark moments too, and I'm like,
That's what you need in
I
good
was feeling-
storytelling.
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah, bro.
and,
But-
and the gameplay fit it pretty well too.
You like story games, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm seeing here on your page,
Yeah.
which is great because I thought, I didn't think I was the only one, but I never actually talked to somebody who appreciates like a story mode more.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people are mostly just about the multiplayer, like Call of Duty and shit.
Yeah.
But like a game with like a really good story, just have you keep playing over and over, like
Yeah.
God of War and fucking. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is a phenomenal fucking
It
story.
was a great story. Did you cry
I didn't cry. No, I don't.
at the horse part, bro?
It's
Come
hard.
on, man.
Oh, I mean, it was hard, but I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Video games
Nah,
for
yeah,
me like
I
don't
get
really
you.
they don't really tug at the
But-
heartstrings that much. You know what I mean?
I've always been like a big fan of like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't really, not being a part of it, but if you could kind of like, I don't know, but mixing a good story with good gameplay, basically, I think to me is like
Oh yeah, it's the best.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Like dude, honestly, God of War, I played that shit like
Yeah.
4 or 5 times, and it's never disappointing. It's so fucking good.
And that's what I like about PlayStation's exclusives. Like they focus, like their cutscenes are very cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really great. Do you? I heard your ringtone earlier. You're into Metal Gear, huh?
Oh yes.
Since which one?
That is my favorite video game series of all time.
Which what's the first one that you played there? I
I
want to see if you're a
played-
poser or not. Let's see.
I played the first one, the
For
Metal
PS1?
Metal Gear Solid 1. Yeah.
Yeah, my man. There you
Metal
go. That's where it's at, dude. I have the same ringtone. I just haven't received the call because nobody cares. So you wouldn't know. But
Sounds
that's
about
right.
Which one was your favorite one though?
Oh, the first one for sure.
First one.
I like and when they remade it for GameCube, I thought it was gonna suck because it's yeah, exactly. I thought I sort of had the same
GameCube,
idea.
Jesus.
It's like, no, it had some good games,
It was a
but
good system.
The
I was
only-
really surprised when they made that shit for GameCube.
It didn't
though.
last, so I'm not gonna say it was a good system. It didn't go anywhere, really.
But they always switch it. Nintendo always
Yeah.
just comes up
Yeah,
with new
and
shit.
that's why kind of Nintendo I've never stuck to, because they just switch way too much. There's no consistency with them.
I guess. I mean, yeah, you're right, but also Nintendo's not really. It's more. I feel like it's more for like kids. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's got like Mario and all this other like shit. It's
Yeah,
fun.
I
mean, I
Super
still
Smash Brothers is kind
Yeah, I
of the
mean, I
only
play
one that
Smash
I,
Bros
like,
with my boys
will
all
go
the time.
back. Yeah,
But I mean, I'm not buying like. I'm not really buying Super Mario anymore. You know.
I remember when the GameCube came out. I was like, oh, maybe
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
the future.
It looked
The
future, and the
cube.
disc was tiny as hell too.
Yeah.
Remember the
Yes, the-
game itself?
Yes.
Crazy.
That's what was especially, and that's what I mean, like consistency within their games is that, like, I guess for every system, like let's say the Switch has a little like card, right?
Mhm.
That's their game.
Yeah.
And then like even 64 had the huge block that
Cartridge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
they do a little.
And you know that on the back it says "Do not blow into it," and everybody fucking, especially when you get mad at someone, and you smash it into the fucking thing. Come on, motherfucker.
Turn it off and on before.
Yep.
Try
Reset
to test
100
it out.
times and fucking turn it off, and then it finally works. Like yes, all right. 10 minutes of gameplay.
They say
and
not to
then-
do it, but
10
that's the
minutes of
way to
gameplay.
fucking get it to work.
Sometimes you just got to go the caveman route,
Yeah.
and that's just the way to get things to work.
But I grew up mostly with Nintendo, so I think that's why I'm a bit more fond of it. Like, and I also grew up with a group of friends too, so it was like,
We did
I
not
feel-
grow up with friends.
but I just felt like,
Thanks for that. Thanks for the reminder.
I just felt like it was more focused towards like party games, like not really like
Yeah, that's
story,
true.
you know.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, because
yeah.
Nintendo has like the Wii Fit and all the
Wii
other.
Fit,
Yeah.
Mario Party,
Yeah.
Mario
well, that's
Kart,
the
mostly
like the more
Mario,
recent
yeah.
stuff. Like I'm talking like all the way up to maybe GameCube, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the last Nintendo system I believe I owned. I now own a Switch, but I bought it like this year. But
Yeah, that's true because Nintendo always is sort of more the party thing because
Mhm.
now that I think about it, every console has they always try to get to the 4 controller inputs.
And even on the Switch, you could take the 2 controllers that come with it and
Mhm.
turn it into like two separate
ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
This
right.
is like this
Yeah,
little
yeah.
small.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that, but when you get
It's
into it, you kind of
effective when
forget
you're-
about it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
It's not bad. Do you ever go back and like play older games?
Yes, I got a laptop this year, and I was on Steam like when I first got it, like all day.
Oh,
And
welcome to the
I know.
new age.
And I've seen like one of my favorite games for PS2 was Star Wars Battlefront 2, like the original
Okay,
one.
yeah.
So I got that one. I remember Max Payne 3 was on there. So yeah, I basically
Remember
threw-
Max Payne?
Yeah.
Those were, I never got into that for some reason.
I don't really remember.
There's one shooter, and I think he holds the gun like this or something.
and
Like this.
he's always like going in slow motion. That's
Yes.
the only thing I
Yeah.
remember.
Ah,
Who did the movie that? Was that Mark
Wahlberg.
Yeah, I still
Even
didn't
with
see the
him,
movie.
yeah, he's
I
just
wasn't
not-
into it. I don't know.
But yeah, I go back every now and then play some of the originals. But I wish I could have access to like the original systems as well. Like
Oh, that'd be cool.
yeah, but
like you don't have the older ones.
no, I recently found my PS3 again, which I thought I'd throw away because we've been cleaning out the house, and I was thinking about booting it up, but I'm like, last time I remember this thing had the yellow light of death. I don't think it's gonna work.
I had the same one, man. I was really unfortunate.
I know.
I had the 60 gig, right? So fucking this one, that's the one that had like the backwards. You can play PS1 and PS2 games on that thing, and I had it for like probably 2 years before. It's just like I was in the middle of a game, and then it kind of shut off. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You kind of get the heart attack.
Yeah, you're like,
"Wait,
oh shit, no, not me. And,
Yeah.
and it's the little yellow light. I'm like, God damn it.
Especially being a big gamer, you're like, no.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was heartbroken that day.
When did you start streaming?
About to be 2 years in January.
2 years? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Well, I started uploading in January, and then I started streaming a little earlier this year.
And you stream on what, Twitch?
I did at the beginning of the year, and then I kind of stopped because my internet sucked. But I recently upgraded it, and I tried it out yesterday, and it seemed to work out fine. So I think I'm gonna get back into it. The only thing is, and I'm not sure if you guys know anything
No, we don't know anything.
about it, about streaming, but do you guys know which would be a better platform, like Twitch? Because I've been streaming on Facebook because it's easy and quick. But
I have a friend that's I can ask him about it, but I'll let you know. He does it on Twitch all the time.
I think Twitch is the dominating platform in general, and
Yeah.
Facebook, for all features, I would not recommend.
Never use Facebook.
Yeah, there's nothing good on Facebook. So if you ask me, I'm a little biased. I would say Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah, because it's very popular now, especially with everybody staying at home.
Yeah.
People get on there and
Hopefully for not much longer.
with this new hope.
Vaccine.
Yeah, maybe we'll go back. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Do you do any like multiplayer? Do you do Call of Duty and stuff?
I do Call of Duty, but I don't really. I have done a couple of videos on it, but it's not something that I like constantly want to do.
Oh, you don't like stream it?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't tried it out. I just before with my old internet, I would try to play online and stream, but it'd be super laggy.
Yeah.
So I want to try it out now that I have.
Is more of your stuff like because that's what I at least noticed in the videos that I saw were just like it was story mode, right? So it was so you don't do a lot of like the get online multiplayer and.
For some games, like for Mortal Kombat, like recently, especially like whenever they release new characters, I kind of hop back on there and go online and do videos of that. But as far as like first-person shooters and stuff, I don't really. No, it's not like. It doesn't really. It's not something that I really want to do. Like on my channel.
Cool.
But yeah, mostly story games, and there's not besides Cyberpunk, but I want to wait to play that game.
What is that shit even about?
I know
have
it
no
is
idea.
like so
it
huge.
looks like what's that movie with Harrison Ford? Blade Runner.
Blade Runner?
Kind of.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
It looks like it, but I haven't played it yet. But I wanted to wait to play that on the PS5 because it has like all these like.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty.
So.
But what's it? Can you tell me what it's about? Or?
I'm not really sure, to me.
Yeah, because like I'm
trying
keep
to
seeing
avoid
things about it, but
yeah.
I don't have any idea of like what the general idea is.
Yeah.
Besides some guy in a yellow leather jacket.
Like I'm trying to avoid looking at like gameplay or trailers of it because I want to like be able to like experience it like myself. Everything
fresh.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like I'll usually if something comes out, I'll see like one trailer about it. And I'm like, if I'm interested, I'm like, all right, I don't want to see any more. I want everything to be a surprise. And then because if you, especially now they're doing like so many trailers and everything, it just gives everything away.
And then gameplay,
like nothing's a surprise.
Yeah, I get you.
Because they've been talking about this game, I think, since the beginning of the year.
And it's been getting delayed.
So,
It was
delayed.
delayed.
Okay, so it was delayed. Okay, yeah.
Because it was supposed to come out February of this year, and then it got delayed to I think somewhere in the summer, and then it got delayed again to.
Yeah, like most of the fucking Hollywood damn production movies.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing those dates.
Dude, how crazy is it? Did you guys see that HBO trailer that all the movies are gonna release all in one day?
About it last week.
I haven't seen the actual trailer, but
there's a trailer.
Because there's a trailer, and I guess it shows you like those snippets of the movies and the shows that they're gonna actually make available for streaming.
All in one day. I'm like, what? I'm requesting that whole week off.
Not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then because I think Disney's also doing the same thing, or attempting.
I think
to do the same
I'm not sure if HBO's going to charge for the movies, but I know what Disney did.
They weren't.
Because Disney, they were charging per.
Yeah.
I think the only one that they gave for free was that Soul movie.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's that animated movie, right?
I have no interest in any of those things, so to me it's hard. Like Mulan was the only one that I had heard about before that one, but that one's like you have to pay like $30
to watch it on top of what you already pay for.
And HBO had already came out with like
I don't know,
Wonder Woman was gonna be available to watch, and I don't think at the time before they announced this, I don't think they said that you were gonna have to pay for that one.
For Wonder Woman.
For Wonder Woman. They were just gonna.
Oh yeah, for like the stuff that's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the stuff that's coming up, they're saying you don't have to pay. They're just gonna have it on there for.
Oh, nice.
I didn't see the specific dates, but like whenever it comes out, they'll have it on HBO Max for like a week or so, and then they're like, all right, and then they're gonna take it off of there, but it'll still be playing in theaters. So.
Oh, I thought that they were gonna release it on there and just leave it on there. Dang.
No, dude, not forever. You know how much money they fucking put into this shit?
That's
That's
why
why
I'm
throw
like-
it out, you know.
That's why I thought it was like such big news. I'm like, they're just gonna release all those.
I mean, it
movies
is.
like that?
It's pretty big.
Yeah,
news. For
it
like,
still is.
imagine if they had like, if they said Endgame was gonna be like streamed at the same time. You know what I mean?
That's
So that's
that deserves a theater experience.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So some of these things still deserve the theater experience, or most of them do. Maybe anyway. Maybe not like Tom and Jerry or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Did you guys ever watch Tenet? I know.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did. And
We have
did
a movie review
on it. So if you want to go see that, you know where
Here
to
are
find us.
thoughts about that.
Is it spoiler free? Is like the first half
No,
spoiler
no, no.
free?
It's definitely there's definitely spoilers.
No, there's
in there.
spoilers.
Oh,
We're not organized enough, so just like
Yeah.
we tell everybody in the beginning they're gonna be
There's
spoilers.
spoilers,
So
Did we?
I got it.
Did we say it before?
So
I
you
think
guys-
it took a few minutes before we got.
Yeah, we
into it,
did.
no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you guys saw it in theaters then?
we
Oh
did.
yeah.
Where'd you
This-
guys go?
This man found a theater 30 miles away, but it was
I
still
think
fun.
Orange
I found a
County.
couple of-
That's where we
yeah.
went. Somewhere in Orange County. I don't fucking know. But yeah, because that one they hadn't said that they were gonna release it anywhere, and I really wanted to see it to see what
Yeah,
you know.
it looked
Obviously,
good.
Yeah, apparently I saw an article somewhere about Christopher Nolan didn't want to release it, and it's like it was really just the studios that were trying to they had this
Trying
huge
to push
push
it
for
out.
to fucking.
he didn't want to
it.
release it at all.
He didn't want to
yet.
release it. Yeah, not during not during the pandemic. He was
Mm.
he wanted to wait until like everything was more
Relaxed.
normal and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But the studios were like, no, we gotta fucking have something to put out there to try to make some money back, which it made its money back and some, but you know, I don't think he was
Not
very
as
happy
big
about
as it would have
It was
been.
it's
nowhere
not,
near.
It's not nowhere near as big
So
as it
the
would have
theater
been.
have like their procedure or?
They did. So they did this whole like obviously you wear your mask to go in,
Mhm.
and they were like wear it at all times before, during, and after the movie. However, you can take it off if you're eating or drinking.
But like Governor Newsom said, in between bites, you have to put your mask
Yeah.
back on.
So you
Okay,
take it
don't
back.
you fucking dare.
back in.
Take a bite, put the mask back on.
Which I was eating and drinking the entire time. So for me, I did not have my mask on because I was just snacking on the
You
way.
should be ashamed of yourself.
I am
Have you no
not.
consideration
How
for
dare you,
others
I
in the
know.
theater?
Which is great because
Come on,
they
man.
also did the whole, okay, so you go with a group, right? You go with a group of 4 or whatever,
Like, did,
and
like,
they
the seating
put you,
arrangement.
they
Yeah.
Put, they block off the seats, like pretty much
Okay,
put you in
yeah.
your own box, so that you're not,
Just close to
close to just
strangers
random
or-
people,
yeah.
right?
Because was it at 25% or 50% capacity
I think
for when we went?
I want to say it was 30.
Yeah, it was a happy medium.
Yeah,
It was really
nice
great
right there.
'cause
Yeah.
nobody was bothering us. We were
Yeah.
we were in the middle of the theater. There was like a few people, but they were
Yeah.
rows ahead and like rows behind us, and nobody else was in our actual lane
Aisle,
or whatever
at all,
aisle,
yeah.
whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah. It escaped me a little bit. But yeah, as far as an actual theater experience goes, it was pretty good.
it was
Especially for what it was.
Mhm.
I thought it was great.
yeah.
But you
It
know.
felt it felt a bit normal. Because even the
It felt like going to a late show because we saw it at 10.
Yeah,
The showtime was
we
at
did
10,
go-
so it still
yeah,
felt
we
like a
went
late
late,
show. So
yeah.
there was like less people. The energy wasn't like super crazy, you know.
the concession stands are now like they were like you can order through the app or whatever, so that when you get there you just pick up and go, so you don't have to stand in line with all
Mhm.
the disgusting people. And the way they did the whole machine thing is like, how you grab the cup and then you go,
Yeah.
they would have someone do it for you. I don't know if that's really.
They're doing that at fast food places too.
Yeah, I don't know if.
I was at In-N-Out like yesterday, and like I saw that they're still doing it. Like they have the little plastic chains like to close off the drinks area.
The fountain area?
Yeah, there's just some guy behind the restaurant like, all right, let me go get you your fucking diet. I feel bad for him. Like, dude, just give me the thing. I'm not gonna
I'll
get
do it
sick.
myself,
I'll do it
yeah.
myself. Jesus Christ. But it is what it is.
Yeah, but other than that, it felt kind of like a regular movie experience.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. And we finally got to watch a movie. That's
Yeah, I
kind of
like
what
that.
I wanted,
I think it might have been the only thing that might have made it a little bit better would have been if we went to an earlier showtime for some,
for some.
I don't know.
Some people have bedtimes.
I never
so
liked the
forget
late ones. I don't know for some reason. I just
Why?
get tired, even like no
I
matter
get-
how good
yeah.
the movie is, you're just sitting there and like it's entertaining, but you just sort of
You end up
start
knocking
Yeah,
it
it's-
off. That's happened to me a couple times.
Yeah.
Not a bad movie. You want to know our thoughts? Go to the review. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was because it's
It's
so
tough.
confusing at a many points actually.
Yeah.
That I was starting to doze off, especially at the end. I was like this. I was like, okay.
That's actually funny that you say that,
let me
because
go through.
I wasn't dozing off, but I think I was so worried about it the whole time that kind of gave me the jolt to like pay more attention.
I'll pay more.
Yes, or like try to be more awake. Also, I think I had a dip in, so
Oh.
might have helped me stay awake too.
Yes. Like yeah.
But like, I think it doesn't matter like how great the movie. Because I saw the Battle of Five Armies when that came out, when everything was normal,
which is a great movie.
huge, great, fucking amazing movie. And I went to see
and it's
it
action, non-stop action for the entire time.
nonstop. But I went to see it at an iPic. And
Okay.
they have the chairs that fully recline. They
Yeah.
got the waiters. You can
Did
have
you knock
drinks.
out?
Oh, my
Yeah.
buddy that I was with, he had to wake me up. I was like dozing off like at the hour mark, and he just like hits me super hard. I was like, "Wake up, motherfucker! That's not why we're here." And I was like, "Oh shit! Oh damn! All right." It kept dozing off.
Because you're a big movie goer, or
Yeah. I enjoy going to the movies.
You remember what the last thing was that you saw in theaters?
I want to say Terminator, the last one that came out.
Oh yeah,
Did you guys?
Salvation. Is
I didn't
it?
see it. Was it Salvation?
It's not Genesis.
Not Genesis.
But the most recent one that came out.
Oh, you know what? No, because I saw. I think I saw Salvation. It is the newer one. I forget the name.
Dark Fate. Yeah.
Dark Fate. Did you guys watch it?
No.
I saw
No.
parts of it, like as I was waiting for another movie to start somewhere in an undisclosed location. I peeked in here. It looked fun. That chick looked
Yeah.
super hot. I don't know who she was. Hold on.
I
see the
personally
name
didn't think
of
it
it.
was as bad as the reviews said. I enjoyed
You
it.
you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, were the reviews bad about it?
The reviews were really bad, saying it ruined the franchise and this
First
and
of all,
that. I'm like,
It
bro.
been ruined the franchise.
Yeah.
Not according to the box office.
I know, right?
Looks like it's doing pretty well, or it did pretty well. Yeah,
Yeah,
like what
okay.
games are you into and shit?
Well, story.
Yeah, story, but like,
And some online too, like fight, like whatever future fighting game comes out as well. But yeah, mostly it's just first player like story. Like that's always been like my well, I grew up with like story games, so that's like one of the things that I like kind of want to stick to. And
Which one is like your favorite? Like even like because for story modes, especially playing it and then going back for me, I get it. Not Xbox people here, but Halo, like the first Halo, I actually can go back and play missions.
For me the first two Halos to me I think are were some of my favorite games growing up. I never owned an Xbox, but I had a cousin who did, and we'd go over there often, and that's like the main game I would want to play.
I'm sorry, not everybody
Yeah.
can grow up with that kind of stuff. But so what are games for you that you would go back and play over and over again?
Like specific games or just
Yeah,
like
specific
genres?
games,
Probably Metal Gear. That's one of the games I really want to cover on my channel. Like I like the whole series too, like from down to the PSP games.
I've like wanted to play the first one again so bad.
Yeah.
Even like even with the shitty graphics and everything, like just to go through it again.
Well, I think they recently released it for.
I've been looking for it. Don't you lie to me, Jorge.
I think it's on GOG.net. No sponsors, by the way. Or GOG.com. Well, one of the just Google GOG Metal Gear Solid or something. But they released like I'm not sure if it's an emulator or something, but it's supposed to be the first game. And I'm not sure if it's the second game, but it's for sure the first game that they like really.
Whoa!
Did it come out?
Well, yeah, it says $10. What's going on here?
Telling you, bro.
What do you mean? Oh, but you got to play it on the computer?
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's
Get the
only
fuck
thing.
out of here! No.
You want to play it on like
on
original
console,
like console?
man.
Yeah. Same. That's.
Are you more of a PC gamer?
No, I'm not. I'm console. Like I just got a PC this year, and I'm still kind of getting used to it. But and when I first got it, I was like, I'm gonna game on here now. But I mostly just use it for like editing my videos, and I think that's pretty much it. just editing my videos and like audio and stuff like that.
It's tough. I don't know how people. I tried gaming on a PC.
Yeah, I tried it too. I don't
Well,
like it.
now Steam has like they added this feature. I'm not sure how long ago, but you can use console controls like a controller. You can connect it and it'll.
Oh yeah, I've
act
seen
like
those. Yeah. So it's just like playing on a console, basically.
Yeah.
or,
So
right.
I like mostly use my PS4 control whenever I do play on the PC on the laptop.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Mm-hmm. The only thing is it's like mapped as an Xbox controller.
Ugh.
Yeah. I knew I was gonna get a reaction out of him,
Get
but
that shit out of here.
but that's the only downside. If you know, like, if you're a gamer, you know, like, which buttons are what, it'll be cake,
same
you know.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you decide to actually game, like streaming and stuff like that? Not game.
It's been something, like, it was something, like, growing up in back of my mind. Like, I'd be on YouTube, like, watching these Let's Plays or whatever, and just, it was always in the back of my mind, but until, I'm not sure what exactly, like, ignited it, but it was, I just felt like, all right, I'm going to record this video, and I'm still not good at editing, but back at the time, I was like, I didn't know shit about editing. So I was like, I'll record the video, try my best recording it, and upload it. And for my first video, I think it did pretty well. Like, I'm not sure how many views it has now, but then I was like, oh, like, this could be, like, this is something I like, I enjoy, and I just stuck with it, and I never really, like, I was consistent with it, and the more I did it, the more it just became like a routine, and like, now I really like doing it. Like, I look forward to the next game. I look forward to recording it, how I'm gonna do it. Like, it's something that I really love doing.
Is it like walkthroughs or are they just reviews?
Yeah, walkthroughs mostly. I try to go, like, at least with commentary, like, I guess freestyle. Like, I don't really try to have like a script or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just recently added, like, the camera feature to mine and the green screen, and I just feel like that's
Wait, so before it was just the game and you were just commentating over it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
And even now, like, my commentary, I felt like, especially because I go back every now and then to look at my old videos to see how I can improve in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
And I felt like, and it still kind of happens now, but the commentary is a bit awkward. Like, I'll be quiet for a long, like, for a while.
Like, into the game or something.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Really
and I'll be like, oh, wait, I gotta be talking, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, but now I kind of more aware of, like, the equipment that I have now. Like, I have the light, I have the mic, I have the camera, so I'm trying to work on better commentary. But yeah, it's just a like step-by-step process. You learn as you go, basically, you know.
Yeah. Like anything.
And walkthroughs are actually very helpful. At first, anytime I saw those, like the gameplay and the walkthroughs, I'm like, why are people doing this?
Yeah.
But then you're in the fucking game,
Dude,
and you're like, so how do you do this?
Dude, especially with, like, games with, like, puzzles in them and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you just
absolutely,
can't get through, then you just fucking go on, just jump on YouTube.
Even
and
when
find
we
out
go,
stuff.
like when we played Warzone, and it's like trying to find those fucking
the bunkers.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bunkers.
where the fuck those things were.
We're like driving around. Somebody get on YouTube.
I had a few friends that were just like, hey, just go with us. Like, we'll lead you to the market. Like, they knew everything. Like, there's this one friend I play with. Shout out to A-Dog. He, like, no matter, like, he always tries to get me to play Warzone, and he's always like, dude, they added this, they added that, you should try. And one of the times I actually hopped back on, because I really don't like Call of Duty like that much, was I think when they just added the bunkers, and right when we hopped in, he was like, all right, we got to get our stuff, follow me, and he was just like straight to the bunker.
Oh, that's right, they weren't always there. Now
Yeah.
that I think about it, I remember. Yeah.
Like, they just added it or something.
Yeah, recent. Well, not recent. Yeah, well, whatever. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't even remember when.
Why don't you like Call of Duty, man?
I'm always, like, I feel, well, Warzone's a bit different, but I feel like the online Call of Duty is just a bunch of, like, run and gun, and, like, you could get a good score with just a shotty and just running around, you know? For me, like,
You
I
got
like...
a problem with people that run around with a shotty?
Yes, I do. Those are my biggest pet peeves in that game.
That's what makes it so much fun for me.
Especially like
I'll just get in there.
hardcore.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Fucking
On the
just
small, dude, because I was playing, we were playing hardcore, and we were on like shipment or something, or like Nuketown, whatever, and nobody was running around with a shotgun, and then I pulled mine out, and everybody started getting mad, like, who's the fucking asshole with a shotgun? Like, yeah, that's me. That's gonna be me.
Especially you do it like that at Shipment.
Yeah, shipment.
Oh,
the small
Oh
map.
my
it's
god,
great, yeah.
Shipment was a nightmare. I did
It's my favorite map. That's great.
It is.
with your shotty. I
Hell
bet,
yeah,
man.
dude. Shotgun and what's it called? Riot shield on the back.
Riot ship.
Yeah.
Hate
No,
the
I
riot
don't
ship.
always use that, but it is fun when you want to piss someone off. You just fucking throw that on and just.
Yep, like me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I was always more like, I don't know, like, I kind of like being a little tactical with the movement. Like, for me, I prefer Battlefield. It's not like super tactical, like, oh, make like you flank them while I attack them from the front, but you do kind of have to like coordinate with your squad, you know. It's like,
We don't. I mean,
What do you mean? Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Sometimes.
Especially like if we go like to Warzone, right? And then it's always like it's like, so I'm gonna describe two different scenarios. So one is like somebody got a red card, right? So instead
There
of
we go.
like thinking about, okay, hey, let's try to figure out how to do this the smartest, is like as soon as the code goes in or whatever, everybody's bunched up trying to get in there.
Yeah.
And then just try to get the best
You guys
weapons.
get
We
sniped?
leave like
No.
security,
We never
nothing.
really
Fuck
get
all
sniped,
that.
though. No, we just
No.
don't care. We just like, get the
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
thing.
fucking-
Who has to be like, everyone wants to be first.
But
Yeah.
the other one is like if like we see a team or whatever, we're like, all right, let's go do it. Before like we actually put a plan together, it's just at least one person starts going
Oh, yeah.
already,
Oh, dude, that's
dies,
dog.
and then it's like, hurry up, somebody get me.
Oh, yep.
It's like it's always it
Yeah.
always ends
One
up
of the, I
bad.
think one of the funniest things that happens is like as soon as somebody gets a red card, everybody drops everything. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go to market.
Yeah.
Stop. Whatever. Fuck. Let's go.
Yeah, let me get this. No, fuck
Get
that.
no, fuck that shit. We're gonna leave you.
Yeah, and I think we have left people.
Absolutely. Hell yeah, dude. I have a red card. Get in the fucking
Yeah.
car. What are you talking about?
You win or you're not. Shit.
Oh, man.
That's kind of what I like.
But yeah, Warzone.
Call
I
of
can
Duty.
get it. Yeah, I understand though. Warzone is
No, but
definitely-
Warzone I feel it's a bit different because it's a huge map,
Yeah.
and you actually get a squad to work with, and you're like, all right, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there. But like you guys said, there's moments where you guys get a red card, and you're like, all right, let's go over here. It's
Yeah,
like
fucking
like
get
no
going.
coordination at all. Yeah. But there's times where I'm like, all right, there's some guy on the left. Like we have our heartbeats. We're like, all right, there's some guy over here. Be careful.
I
Someone go to the
always
front.
forget. I'll pick that shit up and I'll never use it because I forget that I have it. So like now I just don't even bother picking it up.
At
I
first
know
that
I'm
was
not gonna use
me. Like at first that was me, but then you get used to it. You like pull it out every now and then. It's a useful tool.
Apparently, your overweight friend uses it a lot. Actually,
it all the time.
yeah, he does use it all the
Favorite.
time. Yeah.
Um,
I wish he would use a heartbeat sensor on himself to make sure
or
he's
just eat a
fine.
fucking salad.
You know, but anyways, no. We
Put the
like that.
put the gunshot effect.
What is that game called? Oh, Battle Royale. There you go. You play any other like Battle Royale stuff? Like what is it? Apex?
Apex. I played Apex for a bit. I like that a
Which
bit
one's Apex?
more,
Is that
That's the
the?
newest one. Like the new-
before Warzone. It was like
I mean, I hate it, but
Mm.
like it's really popular. So that's like pretty much the only reason. I mean, because I even tried playing it, but it's like it's really cartoony for me. I don't really. like
that's
games
one
like that,
downside
yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy it a little bit more than Warzone.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you because the shoddy is one of the biggest.
It bothers you
biggest pet
that
peeves.
much?
It really does.
That's crazy.
There's been so many moments where I'm shooting at somebody and like they're like camping in a corner or whatever, and they just and they kill me. I'm like, bro, I should have had him. I
know,
should have
man.
had him.
Sounds like you suck if you. Don't
Against shotties, I do. I'll say that.
There's no real. I mean, there's no real like aim or anything. It's just like
What do you mean?
you can.
It's
Especially
just
like in
hip fire.
hardcore,
You're
as
like-
long as you get their pinky, they die.
That's not true at all. Their
Yes,
pinky
it
falls
is.
off. Or
No, it
get a
doesn't.
hit
They
marker.
die.
You get
No.
a hit marker.
You're not good.
You get a hit marker.
Actually, I get a lot of hit markers.
Exactly. See,
Yeah.
made my point for
Which
me.
I'm
It's
really
better
mad about because it's hardcore. They should die on.
if you
on
shoot
shot.
them where they, in a good area where you know
We've
they're gonna get
seen
shot.
kill cams where it's like they shoot everywhere.
Don't worry
but-
about kill cams right now. Right? That's not what we're
He's like,
talking
don't worry about the evidence, all right?
Yeah, forget about. Don't come here with your logic.
Mm.
All right.
There is no logic. It's hardcore.
Yeah. Have
That's
you
what
played?
it is.
Have you played Apex?
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah.
It's fun. I liked it. It's kind of the same feel as Warzone for the most part, but it's like he said, it's like the graphics are a bit more cartoony and
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's well.
Does it look anything like what is the other one? Fortnite?
Yeah. No,
it's not that
Fortnite
bad.
is pretty much just a cartoon.
Have you played Borderlands or anything?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that.
Mm.
I never played Battle or
I
Borderlands.
played, I think, the second one. I played it for a bit, but it was like a whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into too into it.
So those are the ones you. So you do mostly just story mode then.
Story and then a few online, but if it is online, it's probably mostly going to be like a fighting game. Like the thing about that draws me to that is it's kind of a guessing game and getting inside your opponent's head. Like it's hard to explain, but once you kind of get used to a fighting game and you like they know their character and you know your character, it's gonna be an intense fight. You're trying to like outsmart the opponent at the same time, like be aware of like what he can do, and just I've had a couple intense fights where we're like toe to toe, and it's like we know
Oh, you got that little sliver of health left.
Yeah,
like, the next hit
and
is
then we
gonna
try
be
to
the
take our
fucking
time
one.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, he's gonna do this, and then if you make the right read, then like you get the match or you don't. But it's basically just getting in, like understanding your opponent, like the way he plays, and yeah, it's a good experience.
I feel like you would be good at that. Just talk
What?
a lot of shit.
Me?
Yeah,
I do it on Call of Duty, baby.
I know.
That's like where it started, no? Call of Duty back in
Call
the
of Duty
day?
just
Modern
fucking-
Warfare 2
I don't even
lobbies?
know. Lately, it's been a lot calmer in the lobbies.
More
I feel
passive?
like. Yeah, I don't know why. I think everybody's really feeling the effects of the lockdown. Everybody's depressed.
Depression has set in.
Yeah, everybody's trying to be nicer to each other until you go into those late night lobbies, and then that's when all the fucking animals come out, and it's hilarious. Usually, some people in there are just fucking garbage, but when you find that funny ass group, it's still fun. 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 in the morning, everybody's like fucked up on there, and they're just trying to like bullshit with their friends. Nobody gives a shit about the score, and everybody's just talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And no one's using shotguns either.
I'm still in there. I still got the shotgun.
Yeah, but tell the people where they can find you.
Where can we find you?
Make sure to subscribe to Latin, Latin with 3 underscores. Find me on YouTube, Twitch pretty soon. Oh, I try to upload daily. Lately, holidays are around the corner, so it might be not as consistent. But I try to upload daily, walkthroughs, let's plays, and all that, single player. But yeah, subscribe, and whatever you watch, leave a like. Thank you.
Well, that's been another episode of the RDG Show. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment below. Also, hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any of our latest content. You can follow us on Twitter and all audio platforms where podcasts are available. As always, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.